Herzlich willkommen zur vierten Folge von Honkai Starrail und wir sind in Belobog angekommen und schauen wir mal, was da alles passiert. Viel Spaß!
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us?
You wanted to know.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here. This is Klepoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Archtekten. Klepoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Klepoth's impulsion, the Archtekts constructed Belobog, thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster and the eternal To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The Archtekts, under the protection of Klepoth, have continued to lead this city forward, repelling all manner of disasters. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Archtekts. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers...
We're gonna see her right now? Can I...
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madam Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. Welcome, visitors from beyond the eternal freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky. No? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself? No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended, or the Legion, an eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your...
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to Fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe—
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to But of course, you are Belobog's honored guests, and have the highest privileges afforded to you. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Das scheint dort nicht
It
ganz
seems
mit
that the
rechten
Supreme
Dingen
Guardian
zuzugehen.
holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait! Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. Well, that's a grave...
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must...
So, dann wollen wir noch mal gucken, was wir alles machen können.
Wow, look at the carved ice! It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's...
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's History program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Yes, Miss Pela.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children? Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty Archtekts. The Archtekts are followers of the Aeon Klapath. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog. Everwinter Monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. Any questions? Any questions? You mean, what are they made of? It's geomarrow that's undergone a change in color. The color of geomarrow is related to the environmental temperature during its refinement. The monument is made up of two parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and the Archtekts are followers of the Aeon Klapath. Or, to put it another way, the Archtekts are Belobog's founders. That's a question for the Scientific Research Division, though the Eternal Freeze is no ordinary natural disaster. Meteorological records from hundreds of years ago cannot explain the cause. To put it simply, it's a... And what about you guys? Take your time.
You know what I mean.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Yep, touch it and find out. Ice cold. I was just about to fix it up. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere. Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a
So, dann gucken wir mal in die Werkstatt. Tja, das ist falsche Info, ne? Der Unterschied zwischen Mensch und Tier definiert, wer Werkzeuge nutzen kann. Es gibt viele Tiere, die Werkzeuge nutzen.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city. It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid. You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. Ah, I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never... Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. Great. Then let me give you a demo. Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay.
Do you just say yes to everything?
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around?
Take caution.
Ups. Nervöser Zeigefinger. Wow, na das ist aber ein Angebot. Da kann ich nicht Nein sagen. Gib mir die Seele, die hätte ich gern. Aber ich glaube, das war kein buntes. Perfektes Timing. Ja, so einen Charakter habe ich noch nicht. Ich habe keine Heiler. Tja, keine Seele gekriegt.
Mr. Svarog! Oh!
Come around and have a look.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated. I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to
Move back! This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many.
No. As long as the Stellaron is active, the soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am.
Da war er also doch. Ja, 2 Vierer mit Heilung. Das ist doof. Beide sind tatsächlich gut auf Heilung abgestimmt. Brechung der Sichtlinie. Erhöht die Energiereaktionsrate des Trägers um 8%, die wirkte Heilung beim Einsatz des Ultimates um 12%. Ja, ich hatte gehofft, dass ich hier ein Rezept kriege, aber so wie es aussieht, weiß ich nicht, wo es reingekommen ist. Hier scheint übrigens auch Rüstung zu sein. Und 2 extra Slots. Ich hab's auch da gerade eben noch... Ah, ich bin hier seitlich. Da ist er. Da ist er.
I want to see the adventurous moles!
Ah, dann sehe ich den Cursor.
Come around and have a look.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow. Wow, what a beautiful lobby. It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating, but check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes...
That's... not what I was going to say.
Alright, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort... were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Something up with her. She seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable... Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the...
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary. There's no way he'd get past Danhung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. Let's get some rest. We need to...
Time to ask for the bill.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
It was a long day today. All I need is a... Well, don't talk about it then.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few...
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express...
Who are you? What are you?
We are allies. Allies of the Guardians in generations.
What do you want?
To rebuild its size for dying world. To help you achieve your wish.
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And I don't think...
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting. I guess we'll have to find out.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in a lot of trouble? Huh? It's you. You were there at the fort.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Kokolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion. As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity. Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one! Danhung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
3 of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
2 pair?
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Hey! Have an ice day!
They charged straight in! Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. Should we report them as missing or deceased? The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate. Yes, ma'am. Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must...
Ja, Verrat und Anschluss ist Lord überall.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom! Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes. Well, you can get good at getting lucky.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. Let's follow the path.
Das Ziel ist klar, wir brauchen 15.
So, what happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
That woman had a troubling aura. Our instincts were correct.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
You must be honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
Ja, ich muss aufpassen wegen dem Harz. Also darf es nicht übertreiben, weil ich denke mal, ich werde irgendwo wieder die Dungeons haben, wo ich dann reingehe, um dann extra Belohnung abzugreifen. Keine Ahnung, was ich da alles kriege.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
What are you looking at? Maybe you can keep it down?
Time to twirl!
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run! There's always a weakness.
Target
Try
threat
hard
index
sometimes.
lowered.
Check out this awesome move! Time to twirl!
Hide.
You'll pay for this. You have the worst luck. Watch this!
Schnell abgefrühstückt.
Take caution.
My turn.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Das war schnell.
I hope I helped.
Was bist du denn? Ah.
If you find any components, can I have them?
So war das nicht geplant, Leute. So wird das nix.
I told ya I could fight. Time to twirl!
You must be honored to meet me. This is gonna hurt.
Time to twirl!
Schnell und schmerzlos.
Take caution.
If you find any components...
Wait, there are Silvermane guards here. Careful not to alert them.
They must have entered from another direction to cut us off. We should avoid an open conflict. Let's find...
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate. Ooh, check this.
Yes. We saw one in Serval. We need to solve it before we run out of time.
We did it! If you find any components...
Take cover.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
What are you looking at?
Stay back, Clara.
You can't run! Time to twirl! There's always a weakness.
Die sind echt kein Widerstand.
told ya I could fight. Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
Evildoer.
Eliminating threat.
Kriege ich überhaupt XP von den armen
I
Viechern?
Take caution.
If you find any components,
Take caution.
can I have them?
I don't see a switch for the gate. Over there!
There's a monster in the area. We'll need to deal with it.
Nahrhaftes Essen, da ist es doch. Stellt nach der Verwendung sofort 15% der maximalen Lebenspunkte eines Verbündeten plus 150 wieder her.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Take caution.
Ui! Da ist aber ein hübscher, dicker Brocken. Den nehmen wir uns gleich zur Brust.
Upgrade configured. Show your courage. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! Oh, great.
I want to
Another
protect
walk in the
everyone
park.
too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Oh, great. Another walk
We've
in the
entered
park.
the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Oh, Oh, great. Another walk in the park. Stay right there while I give you a present!
You must be honored to meet me.
Huh? Ah! Time to twirl!
This battle is unavoidable. The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Hide. As you command.
You can't run!
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours! What are you looking at? This is gonna hurt.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Target threat index lowered. Commencing annihilation.
Time to twirl!
You'll pay for this, evildoer.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present!
You must be honored to meet me.
Hide.
Try that again!
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose? Go away!
As you command.
You can't run!
I need to be brave. Be careful, Mr. Svarog.
Evildoer.
Stay right there while I give you a present! Huh? Ah! Oh, ah!
As you command.
If you find any components, can I have them?
Ja, ein schönes Rätsel gefunden und gelöst.
Upgrade configured. Show your courage.
Look out! She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me? Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here.
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged...
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored guests. How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madame Guardian investigated your background. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the Archtekten.
What a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be...
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine. You have the worst luck running into me.
Ever see a diamond this big?
Oh, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
Duck! Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them! Fight with me.
Oh, great. Another walk in the park. Stay right there while I give you a present. Maybe you can keep it down?
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
I'm not afraid of you. Be careful, Mr. Sparrow.
Troublesome.
Try that again.
Stop right there.
You can't run. My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
What are you looking at?
This is gonna hurt. Try that again.
Commencing annihilation.
Time to twirl!
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Sparrow.
You can't run!
As you command.
Back off.
Go away!
As you command.
Time to twirl!
You'll pay for this.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
This battle is unavoidable.
You must be honored to meet me.
Eliminating threat. Stay back, Clara.
You're annoying!
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
I need to be brave.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
I'm not afraid of you. Be careful, Mr. Spa.
Stay right there while I give you a present! Try that again!
Stop right there.
You can't run!
Evildoer.
I need to be brave.
Hide.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
What is this? I can't breathe!
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order. What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the Architects. They will see me.
You have witnessed a temporary misunderstanding.
We will honor your decision.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Ah, poor child. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the Overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course.
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged...
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire...
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. How could I live with my... And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean...
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. What would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right. I get it. I'm setting off right now.
Irgendwie eine verfahrene Situation.
Hey, Sleepyhead. Looks like you're...
So, die erste Aktion ist ganz klarer Fall. Wir gucken, ob wir da ein bisschen schieben können. Andererseits, die levelt ganz gut alleine. Und wir sind erst auf laut Level 12. Da gibt es Infos. Also, das waren die Verbrauchsgegenstände-Infos. Was gibt es da noch? Belohnung? Jawohl, Belohnung, immer gut. Abholen. Wir haben es abgeschlossen. Flüsse plätschern im Frühling. Nochmal gucken. Das ist die Jagd. Okay. So, wir sind im dritten Teil. Wie, was? Neu? Moment, was? Wer? Hä? Knospe der Erinnerung, Knospe des Ethers. So, da kriege ich XP-Bücher. Da kriege ich XP-Bücher. Da kriege ich Kohle. Und das sind Trailblaze XP. Und das sind... Achso, das sind die XP-Dinger für die Karten. Okay. Da sind die ersten Klamotten. Erstmal wie üblich, erstmal alles klauen hier. Was nicht nied- und nagelfest ist, sind eine ganze Menge Sachen hier. Da hinten in der Ecke liegt auch noch was. Nachdem wir das ganze Zimmer leergeräumt haben, quatschen wir doch erstmal eine Runde mit der Guten hier.
How are you feeling? Any aches or pains? I bet you were mumbling something about stellarons and wishes. Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a doctor in the Underground. You've already spent a day in my clinic. Yes. It's a place that's been sealed off and neglected by the Overgrounders for more than a decade. The Underground has none of the splendor of this. Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making. So I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients. Oh, please, you needn't worry. You've just been asleep for a while. I might have exaggerated your condition for Sampo's years. Sampo just told me that you lost consciousness. He didn't say why. Still, I'll wager it had something anyway. The opinion of the clinic... Sampo told me. Don't worry, the Silvermane guards won't follow you below ground. We've been cut off from the surface for many years. Even when things... Of course, I don't know the whole story behind why the architects ordered the lockdown. Who knows? Thanks to you, they might finally be about to lift it. They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left for... Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. As for the girl in the Silvermane guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her. But it seems that he left his post, and she... Good question. He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wild. It's a grassroots organization. Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground, but less stoner. No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th in Dan Hung. But where should I start?
Das ist die Natascha. Neugierig wie ich bin, nee, das reicht einfach nicht. Das reicht nicht. Da ist 1600 brauche ich. Das klappt hinten und vorne nicht. Ja, ich muss wieder sammeln, sparen. Dem Gold hinterherjagen, wie das so schön heißt. Kistchen, Ether.
If you find any components, can I have them?
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs.
Yep, all the ins and outs. What does that mean?
It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything, and no telling fibs.
Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs.
Yeah, never. Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? You, when did you get here? Quit acting like a child. It's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Don Hung with him. I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is. But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it? Huh, when did you start being so nice?
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious.
Yeah, precious. Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend. She also wants to join the moles. Can she play too?
Sure. I guess so. Then, you guys are seeking.
Boss, they don't seem very smart. Why don't we...
You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide. You two have to find me.
So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? Just you wait and see. It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them. we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before... 47, 48, 49, 50! Ready or not, here I come, naughty children! The moles haven't lost a game for ages! You're doomed! You got it yet? We're the Underground's greatest hiders and seekers. Haha, I caught you! Doesn't count unless you can answer this question. What? But we caught you! What's with the Q&A? I thought I had you there. Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants. My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But...
Nonsense! How many 8-year-olds do you see walking around the...
All right, the jig is up. Your voice gave it away.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me?
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance. Hey, where are you going? Come back. They won't be hiding that far away. Don't run! I got you, Hook! Not fair! I'm the boss of the moles! How can I lose to a bunch of do your worst? I'm not afraid. What are they feeding you kids down here?
I'm sorry, boss. I failed.
Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What? Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars. I came up with that, by the way. About time I got some credit for it. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right? Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word. Hook saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the Fight Club. The Fight Club? You don't talk about it. Is this more secret talk? Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the Fight Club? But it's an obvious building. Come with Hook. I'll take you up. Thanks, oh great. That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title? A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies? In fact, it's awesome! They let you take... We're here! This is it! Hook's gonna go fight. See you later! Who's in charge here? How can they just let kids attack each other? The moles are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business. The moles control everything underground. Ooh, they need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight... There's so many people here. Hook's too short. What? When did you... Did you hear what Hook was saying? Good. Wait a second. You did too hear everything Hook was saying.
Grown-up fights are less fun than ours. So what if I can't see? You have to use your fists, palms, and even your fingers in combat. If you don't know how, you're done for. You need to train until your body...
Fists, palms, and fingers. Rock, paper, scissors! Phew, no wonder I was...
There are so many people here! What? When did you... Good. Hook didn't say anything, and you... Grown-up fights are less fun. You have to use your fists,
palms, and fingers.
My friend!
Hey, I heard a new fighter showed up at the club. Young guy, dark hair. They say he's invincible.
I heard someone say he's an elite Silvermane guard.
Don't be ridiculous. The Silvermane guards have been gone for ages. Why would...
Ja, dann gucken wir doch einfach mal rein, ne?
Brothers and sisters! Are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young! And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic! All praise to Boss Svarog! Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone! On learning his fate, the brave young fight, and so, let the semifinals of the 1,700...
Quick, let's help him!
Oh, brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events! 2 members of the audience have charged into the octagon!
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, and Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
With me out here, how can we lose?
What are you looking at?
I try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
You must be honored to meet me. Maybe you can keep it down? Time to twirl!
Schöne Kettenreaktion. Gefällt mir. Einen ausgeschaltet und den anderen explodieren einfach nebenbei mit.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last minute...
Admirers? How come we don't... Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different. Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Let's get after him.
guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you know, you start to walk a little faster, and anywho, if I just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big...
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled...
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have? Whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain? Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its...
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison...
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend.
So, it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret?
It's...
Don Hung, what secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's...
You win! I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please... All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire, if you're looking for something down. Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have... I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade, but do you think... Well, if you want my opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I... They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground after the Silvermane guards withdrew. Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate them. We walk in the presence of giants. Have you heard that saying before? Well, because you're looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a... what's the word? Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful, if anyone has a clue.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice. Have a little faith. It's like I said, Sempo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one.
So, wir plündern erstmal Kisten, wie sich das gehört. Alles, was nicht nied- und nagelfest ist, wird unter den Nagel gerissen. Damit es dann nagelfest ist. Seltsame Materie. Da kommt man nicht hoch. Die Kiste habe ich. Ein fieser Trick. So, da sind wir in der nächsten schönen Stadt mit 480 offizieller Belobog-Währung. Und ich bin für die da. Es gibt außerdem Glitzer, 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 Pinke, Pinke, weitere mysteriöse Mülltonnen. So, da geht's weiter in der Story. Nachdem wir einen großen Bogen geschlagen haben.
Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
Ah, this is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen. All right, let's keep moving. Person I was looking for isn't here. Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is he?
So you're leading us on another wild...
I wouldn't dare! Trust me, we're getting...
Huh? What's that?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down the...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing...
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg. Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time.
Hey, look! Who is that? It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. But we can't.
Exactly! My boy, Cold Dragon Young.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs.
Missila, phew. It's a good thing you showed up when you did. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in Wildfire.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't... I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the Underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped me and brought me to the Underground. What?
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess. Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the Underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the Underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Missila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they? What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Missila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief.
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find... I'm leaving.
In Abgrund gefallen. Wird nach Erreichen der Dreh bis Stufe 14 vorgesehen. Bleibt dran. Zum Schließen im leeren Bereich klicken. Okay, ich stecke fest. Tägliches Training ist verfügbar. Wie, was? Wähle tägliches Training aus? Hä? Ah, verdammt, ich habe den so kurz eingeschickt. Und wir sind wieder mal am Ende des heutigen Videos angekommen. In der nächsten Folge geht es dann um die Universum-Simulation. Bis dahin verabschiede ich mich und wünsche euch noch einen schönen Tag. Bye, bye.